So, you're thinking about selling a home or buying a home, and you're considering whether or not to hire a realtor. Now, I'll be the first to say I love realtors, and there's a ton of great real estate professionals that I've worked with that I know personally who really care about their clients. But you may be wondering, well, how can I tell if this realtor is actually going to be working with my best interests in mind? Now, first of all, let's be clear. It's our fiduciary duty, right? Meaning our license depends on it. It's our responsibility. According to the licensed law that we have to abide by, or that we're under when we receive a license, that we have to look for the best interest of the client. But the reality is that we can't control what each individual person is going to do. How can I figure out, is this going to be a good choice? What questions do I need to ask to find out if the real estate agent that I'm hiring is a good choice for me? There may be a number of questions that you might be thinking about asking. How long have you been in the business? How are you going to market my home? What tools do you use? What technology do you have? Tell me about your company. And a lot of realtors will answer those questions gladly. In fact, they may give you that information as part of their marketing pitch to you. But there's one question that you've probably never thought about that you definitely should be asking your realtor. Let's remove the myths around some of these other questions. The how long have you been in business question. I don't love that question because a realtor, as a realtor, you can be licensed for years and years and years and never have done business. So you can say, well, I've been in this business for 15 years, but you've only sold 3 houses. If your realtor has only sold 3 houses in 15 years, you have to ask yourself, are they highly skilled? I don't know. You may ask about the company that they work for. Well, tell me about the company. Well, guess what? The realtor, first of all, might be brand new to the company. Second of all, understand that most real estate agents are not employees of the company they work for, quote unquote. They're independent contractors. So that means that there is no mandatory training. There's no mandatory requirements. Because in fact, some of those things can be illegal. You cannot tell an independent contractor when to come to a training or when to come to work or what they must do. That's not how independent contractors work. So the fact that they work for a particular company many times doesn't really mean much. It doesn't mean that they've had to sit through a certain amount of training or take any certain courses to qualify to work for that company. In fact, because the realtor most of the time pays the company when they close a deal, most real estate companies will take just about any realtor they can. Take any realtor through the door because that's a profit to the company. So in a lot of ways, it's almost like the company works for the realtor and not the other way around. So asking about the company isn't always the best question to ask. What about the question, how are you going to market my home? Well, it's not a bad question. In fact, you probably should ask your agent that question because you want to see that your realtor does have a plan. They're not just winging it. They should be able to maybe show you examples or tell you what their plan is for your particular home. And keep in mind, the plan is going to change for each home because the budget has to change for each home. In our profession, the amount of money that you're going to earn is wildly different for each home. If I sell a $400,000 home, that's going to be way different from a $100,000 home. And I have to market it differently because I have to budget differently. I don't expect to earn the same amount, so I can't spend the same amount on those homes. So my marketing plan will alter slightly. So when a realtor tells you, hey, we have a custom marketing plan, they're not lying to you. It does have to, technically it does have to be somewhat customized to the home. However, they still should have an idea. They should have some standard things that they can list across the board as far as what they're going to do for your home. But when it comes to selling a home, if the home is priced under market value, more often than not, it will sell. So even if a realtor has a great marketing plan, what's to stop them from listing your home below market value and possibly not getting you as much as they can for the home? Again, how do you know that they're working with your best interests at heart? So here's the question that I want you to ask your agent. Where do you see yourself next year? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where is your career going? What is your career trajectory? What is your business plan? Wait, what? Business plan? Why do I care about the real estate agent's career and their business plan? Hey everybody, just a quick moment to mention, if you are enjoying the video, if you feel like you're getting some benefit from it, like and subscribe to the channel, please. Also, be sure to mention how much they've helped, because I want other people to watch these videos as well, and benefit, and also sign up for the free coaching as well. So back to the action. Well, here's why you care about their business plan and their career. If this is an agent who plans to make a career out of real estate, if they're very serious about their business and their career, guess what? That means they need your referral. They need you to be happy with the service they've given you. Because here's the beautiful thing about real estate, and here's why I trust a real estate agent, and why I love real estate agents. They work very hard to earn business. Clients don't walk through the door every single day for agents. Agents have to go out and find clients. In fact, they have to find new clients every day, because if you bought a house yesterday, there's a good chance you might not be in the market for another house tomorrow. But that real estate agent still has to eat tomorrow. They still got to feed their family tomorrow. So they've got to earn more business. And a key and crucial part of earning business for a real estate is repeat business and referral business. Now, repeat business is something that we're looking for down the line. We know you're not going to buy a house tomorrow, but you might buy again in 5 years or 10 years. So we definitely want to make sure that you were happy with your purchase. But referral business can happen almost immediately. When you sell someone a house and they're happy with their purchase, their family is going to see that house. Their friends are going to see that house. And they may say, well, I want a house too. How did you do it? Who's your agent? Now, if you're unhappy with that agent's services, if you feel like that agent was only in it for the check, ripped you off in some way, listed your house for too little, kept you on the market for too long, sold you a house and told you to spend too much money on that house, or it wasn't aggressive enough, wasn't active enough to help you get into the house you wanted, are you going to refer your friends and your family to that agent? Of course you're not. And so as agents, we depend on that business. That is much more important than any one commission check. Yes, the commission checks are big, there's no doubt about it, but $5,000 is not enough money to retire. In fact, it's not enough money to pay your bills for the rest of the year. So we have to continue to hustle and find clients, and the best way to do that is through referral business. So when you ask that real estate agent about their career plan and their career trajectory, when they say, this is my business plan, this is where I intend to be in the next 5 years, you're going to understand that you are a part of that plan. Making you happy, keeping you satisfied, and making sure that you had a great experience is a big part of that plan. Now, on the other hand, if they say, well, I like to do real estate on weekends, but I think what my main thing is that I'm doing this. This is my main thing over here. Real estate is sort of another thing for me. Well, now I'm not saying that's a bad agent. That might be a great agent. They may be a person of integrity, but understand that they're not necessarily depending on your repeat and referral business. So you want to find someone who is. They absolutely must have your repeat business. They must have your referral business, and that's the only way they're going to eat tomorrow. So that is the key question to ask your agent. How long do you plan to stay in business? What's your business plan? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's going to tell you how big a part of their business you are, how big your testimonial is, how big your referrals are, and that's the agent who's really going to go the extra mile to make sure that you're well taken care of, to make sure that you get a great deal on your house, to make sure that you are a happy, satisfied customer who's going to shout from the mountaintops, that's my realtor. So go out and get you a good realtor.